Hey guys, welcome to Skywars. So basically, my friend saw how I was complaining about not being able to make a 3D render of my Minecraft skin for like my channel banner and channel icon. So he actually like made two of them for me, and they actually looked really nice. I was really excited to use them as soon as I got them, because basically I wanted to use them for to make like one of those like super cool channel banners with their Minecraft 3D renders, like ones that like Technoblade has and ones that like Tapple has, because I always thought those looked super cool. So I really wanted one like that, and I really tried to make one. But it just looked so bad. It looked so bad. It looked hideous. It looks like a 4th grader could make a better one. So after like hours and hours of trying to make it and just failing miserably every single time, I decided that I was gonna have to make a way simpler one. So I actually came up with this one, which is the one I have for my channel now, which I actually think looks half decent. That guy is a knockback rod. I'm not very interested in that. Anyway, I think it actually looks like half decent. I think it looks nice, simple, sleek. I'm really satisfied with the one I have right now. Oh, nope, I am not getting knocked off. Not today, my friends, not today. Anyway, even though the channel icon I have right now was like super simple, I still somehow found a way to take like 80,000 years to make it. The thing is, I'm like the biggest perfectionist of all time. So basically, if anything has like the tiniest mistake, I spend like 40,000 years trying to make it perfect, and that's exactly what happened with the channel banner that I have now. Basically, it was basically perfect, except it was like slightly off-centered. It was like so slightly off-centered that like you would need like any normal person would need like a microscope to see it. But since I'm like the biggest perfectionist of all time, I could see it in just a heartbeat. And the thing is, I spent like at least 2 hours just trying my hardest to make it look as centered as possible, and I just couldn't do it. I mean, I could do it, but I could never get it like just right. So that's what took me so long. I eventually got it, but I just couldn't do it at first. Like I would move it like a pixel to the right in Photoshop, and then I would look at my YouTube page and it would be like just a little bit too much, and then I would move it to the left and it would be just a little bit too much, and that basically go on for like hours on end until I eventually got it to the way it is now, which I think it looks good. I can still see a couple flaws with it, but the more you look at something, the more you're gonna see flaws with it. It's kind of inevitable. Nothing's perfect, so I just stopped working on it. But the thing is, that wasn't even the thing that took the longest. The thing that took the longest was my channel icon. The channel icon that I had before the one I had now was basically just my Minecraft head. It was like the most simple thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Literally a kindergartner can make a better channel icon than the one I had then. So I knew I had to change it, so I wanted to make one of those like 3D render channel icons that I also see a lot of other YouTubers have. So like I said, I had no idea where to start because I'm just bad. So I looked at like Google Images. Of like channel icons with like Minecraft 3D renders, and I came and most of them were like way too complicated for me, but I came across this one. I think it was made by Technoblade or something, because it's his skin, so common sense. But it actually looked decently simple, and also looked decently professional. Also it didn't look like a Photoshop genius made it, but it looks pretty decent. I would definitely be fine if I had a channel icon like that. So I kind of analyzed it. I checked to see how I could like replicate it the best I could, and basically all it had was his skin, his like a background, and a tint. Like a red tint to cover everything, and somehow that red tint single-handedly made it look professional. I don't know how it worked, but that's exactly what I tried to do. As you can tell, my skin is just like green. So I tried to make like a green background with my green skin, and then a green tint, to just make it, just because tints just single-handedly make everything look more professional for some odd reason. It's like top 10 of the world's biggest mysteries. Anyway, after putting everything together, just keep in mind this: Technoblade has like a variety of colors, so you can actually like see his his skin under all like under the tint and everything, because you know he has like pink and yellow and all that. I only have green. So putting like a green tint and like a green background and a green skin, my skin was practically invisible. It literally camouflaged over everything. I could barely even see the skin. I had to like squint. I had to like squint my eyes all the way. I had to basically close my eyes to see it. That's how much I had to squint. Like the atoms of my eyes were literally touching. Like that's how much I had to squint, man. And you already know, if you think that I would like spend hours and hours trying to perfect something if it was like slightly like a slightly off-centered, then you know that I'm gonna take like a decade to do something like that catastrophic of something that like anyone would dislike. So you know me, you know, like doing the channel banner where it was like slightly off-centered took like maybe an hour. This one took maybe a year. It took me so long, man. I did literally everything in the book. I upped the saturation, I downed the saturation, I upped the contrast, down the contrast, I upped and down the capacity, not the capacity, the opacity. I did everything you could have done. I literally used every single feature in that entire editing program, I swear. I learned a lot of things that day, man. Anyway, after like trying to fix it for what felt like a decade, I eventually came up with this, which is the one I have for my channel right now, which I'm actually like really happy about. Like I'm actually really happy how it turned out. But you know, it took way longer than it needed it to, man. Like I'm just a perfectionist at heart. If anything looks slightly off in any way, I just do everything in my power. Everything in my power to make it look perfect, which is like my greatest strength and my greatest weakness at the same time. You know, it could be my greatest strength because, you know, like, if something like, because, you know, a normal person wouldn't care about how it looked, but me being a perfectionist, I care about everything. So in the end, it would actually look better than the original person that doesn't care because, you know, I work harder on it. You know, it just makes sense. But at the same time, everything takes 80,000 years longer to do. It's so annoying. The millisecond you walk down here, I'm just gonna hit instantaneously. Okay, dude. You're lucky I don't have a bow. And you're gone. And he has pearls. And I'm coming for you. And I'm on fire. And I hate this game. And I'm getting knocked off. Oh my gosh, why do you keep running away? He's just gonna pearl away every single time. The game's literally just gonna end. Yeah, the game's just gonna end. There's literally no way I can kill him. I hate you so much. Anyway, I'm like a huge perfectionist, and that's not even the only thing that I've been a perfectionist about in my life. I've been a perfectionist about so many things, like my handwriting, like literally, I used to be like, if like one letter of my handwriting was like slightly off, I would take like at least like 15 seconds trying to perfect it so that looked like the rest of my handwriting. Like it was so bad. I don't really care about my handwriting at all anymore because, you know, if I spend too much time doing my handwriting, then I'll actually like get behind in the class and I'll actually get less work done, and it's just not worth it. But you know, you can die now. Why? What did you expect to happen? What are you trying to accomplish? I don't understand. Anyway, I used to care about my eyebrows, used to care about my teeth. I mean, I guess caring about your teeth is a little bit more, I feel like it's a little bit more normal than like caring about your eyelashes, but you know, whatever. That's just me, I guess. I guess I'm gonna have to murder this guy. He just accepted his fate, man. He just accepted his fate. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, then like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Bye.